I'm Jackie Reid and welcome to Footy Feed. He's been labelled petulant and a prima donna, but Richmond forward Jack Riewoldt has dismissed it all as he prepares to take on Geelong on Saturday night. Matt Thompson reports.
As Riewoldt joined Cats forward Tom Hawkins today, he had a simple solution to his woes.
Yeah, I'll be playing down back this week on Tom, so trying to do a number on him.
With just 1 goal and 10 possessions in the heartbreaking loss to Fremantle, he admits it wasn't good enough.
I'm as disappointed as anyone. I'm a leader of the Richmond Football Club with the way I played on the weekend.
But Riewoldt has passionately dismissed his critics.
The day that I start listening to what people in the media have got to say about my game and my attitude and my character is probably the day I retire.
He's a passionate guy. He loves the footy club and he loves playing footy.
Richmond hasn't beaten Geelong the last 8 times they've met. Hawkins will be back as the Cats try to make it 9.
I had the week off. I was just a little bit stiff from probably 4 6-day breaks, and yeah, I feel great now.
Matt Thompson, AFL.com.au.
Under fire West Coast coach John Worsfold admits his team hasn't lived up to expectations and a top 4 finish is the last thing on his mind. The Eagles are languishing in 15th spot with a 1-5 record, and Worsfold is non-committal on his side's prospects of claiming a double chance come September.
What are we? I'd prefer to be 4-1 or yeah. So I haven't got to this point thinking beauty. We'll cop the criticism and we'll cop the advice, and we haven't lived up to expectations to this point, but we're really looking forward to the challenge of stepping up to all that as the season unfolds.
He wasn't giving much away on Nick Naitanui either, rating the star ruckman a chance to return from a groin complaint against the Bulldogs on Sunday. Essendon has been forced to delay the release of the Ziggy Switkowski report because of a legal hiccup, but the findings are unlikely to end any uncertainty facing Bombers players. And League Chief AndrewDemetriou warns the Asada investigation won't be finished for months.
I do think people should be very careful about some of the commentary, particularly in light of the fact that we haven't even had one player interviewed as yet.
Details of the Switkowski report are now set to be made public next week. Matt Jackdaw has shown glimpses of what he can do, and he's working hard at adding something extra to his game. Coach Brad Scott says he'd backdoor to kick straight, but his creative goal kicking needs some work.
He's a very straight kick, but he's on a very acute angle. He tries to, he doesn't reduce the margin for error much. So we'll work with him on that. But he's a really quick learner, so I'm sure he'll change that pretty quickly.
The Kangaroos take on the undefeated Port Adelaide in Hobart on Saturday. The Power will have their hands full trying to stop Daw and the rest of the Kangaroos' tall timber up forward. That task hasn't been made easier by the loss of Jackson Trengove to a foot injury, but coach Ken Hinkley has a plan.
And they've got some big blokes down there, and we just need to make sure we help the defenders as well, and we'll get that done. And Carlisle and Jonas and O'Shea, and we could have to use Westhoff, those sort of people that could go down there and help us out.
Running defender Jasper Pittard will also miss with a hip complaint. The Swans will have an extra incentive for Sunday's clash against Brisbane, with co-captain Jared McVeigh set to celebrate his 200th game.
Look, I guess to play 200 games at the one club, and a club that I've grown up with, is a really special thing for me, and I'll probably look back at all my career as a great moment.
McVeigh was selected with pick 5 in the 2002 National Draft. Well, that wraps up our Wednesday Footy Feed. Keep clicking back to afl.com.au for all the latest footy news. I'm Jackie Reid. See you soon.